let's talk about the inner critic for a little bit. I call it the little voice of addiction. I urge my clients to name it. Basically, if you go all the way back to Freud called it the id. Okay, ID, id. He said it was an impulsive part of our personality, wanted what it wants now. And that kind of describes addiction. We don't really think about consequences. We just want that instant gratification. So the difference between me and Freud is I'm having the clients personalize it and name it so that they can have a target for their anger, because their target has always been themselves for way too long. And other therapists have called it the inner critic. Albert Ellis addressed that as well as some modern day folks. They even break it down to like the perfectionist or the taskmaster or the controller, underminer, I believe, guilt tripper, the destroyer. So anyway, this is not a new concept, naming this little inner voice, because it helps us get in tune with these thoughts. And once we get in tune with the thoughts and we can start realizing that these are irrational thoughts, they're not real, they're certainly not true, most of them, it gives us a chance to confront them and gives us a chance to take control back. If you want to call that mindfulness, that's fine. If you want to call that thought stopping, that's okay too. I just know this: if I come at my clients and say, today we're going to be talking about mindfulness and what the use of thought stopping techniques to help us have a better life, they're going to tune me out. But they can relate to, have you ever watched a cartoon where you have a little devil up here that's just whispering stuff into your ear? They relate to that. And that's why I call it the inner voice of addiction. I have them name it. And usually after one weekend, they can spot it, they can identify it, and they can confront it. That's giving the power back to the individual. If you suffer from an addiction, give that little addiction a name. Start listening to what it says and go on from there.